So here I am with my cards that I created with the Highland Christmas collection. The papers are designed by Sue Smythe. I've created an easel card, and you will notice around the edges I've used an embossing paste, COUTURE Creations embossing paste, and some white glitter, fine white glitter, just to create like a bit of a snow effect around the edges. So I'm going to just show you that technique very quickly. Here's my other card, and it just shows a little bit of, looks like snow. It's quite hard and lumpy. It gives a bit of texture to your card, and a bit of glitter with the white glitter flakes. Just gives it a bit of a sparkle to your card. So to create that technique, you need to have the COUTURE Creations embossing paste. These are a range of mixed media products. There's texture paste, there's gesso, texture white paste. I'm using the embossing paste. It's a bit more thicker than your normal gesso, and it is great to use with glitter. So I've just got some white glitter. And the other thing, you can use it also, once you've used it over stencil, you can use it with embossing powders. This one here is a beautiful burgundy, and I'll show you what the effect of that looks like. I've used a stencil, and on top of that I've spreaded a little bit of the embossing paste over the stencil, lifted it off, and sprinkled some embossing powder and heat gun, and used a heat gun to heat it, activate it, and you'll see it's sort of like it mixes really well, and the embossing powder really sticks really well with the paste. So it's a really great product. So to get started in creating a sort of a rough snowflake appearance edge on your cards and project, you just need to grab your cardstock, and I just sand the edges around with my COUTURE Creations sanding block. I just grab it around and just give it a bit of a distress around the edges. Very quick and easy. Then grabbing my embossing paste, you can see it's quite solid, quite firm, and using a spatula, I'm just grabbing a little bit of that. You just need a little bit, and you're just going to go around, roughly around the edges, spreading it around. You can use your fingers if you want to, it doesn't hurt. Try to make it a little bit different around the edges. You may not want to cover all of it, you may just want to cover sections of it. Okay, and just make sure you close the lid of these once you're not using them. It can dry out once you're not using them. Okay, so that's a really great product. So once you've got the embossing paste around it, that's quite wet, you just sprinkle your glitter or your embossing powder all around, and that will stick to that paste once you activate it with the heat gun. So just sprinkle that on. So now I'll get my heat gun and heat that up, and then you'll have, I'll just pop that over here, then you will have a gorgeous lumpy sort of glittery snowflake appearance on your cards. Okay, that's just a quick technique for today. Bye.